Boss, dinner is served.
Thank you, Winston. I wonder what new delights they prepared this time.
Welcome, Agent. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to infiltrate Redemption Prison, run by Victor Kozlov. His born-again program turns killers and psychopaths into exemplary citizens. We have tracked unauthorized payments to Kozlov's account from high-ranking officials. We know Kozlov is corrupt, and we suspect it's connected to his program. You're going in as a handyman. Codename, Fixer. No fancy gadgets, just everyday tools and creativity. Plant a small bomb to trigger alarms and chaos, giving you time to find and search Kozlov's office for proofs. We're assigning Winston, despite usually keeping professional and personal matters separate. You said he was ready, and his AI can be crucial to hack their security systems. No gun this time. If caught, act like a lost maintenance guy. Stay smart, stay creative, get the proof, get out. Good luck, Agent. P.S. Stop booking hotels that cost more than small nations. We're spies, not millionaires.
So, how was it, boss?
I have good and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's start with the bad news.
I'm going to prison.
And the good news?
You're coming with me, Winston.
Oh, this will be my first mission. I'm super excited, but a little scared at the same time. Oh, right, I almost forgot. Your equipment for the mission. Here are your tools, boss. Screwdriver first. Test it.
Thank you, Winston.
Come on. Nice, boss. You have your gun, I guess. Please take your next tool.
A grinder. Now we're talking, Winston.
You look awesome, boss. Now grab your wrench. Remember, righty-loosey, lefty... Oh, crumbs, I always mix them up. You'd better handle it.
Thanks. Something handy this time.
Perfect. Oh, it's hammer time.
Yes, it is. And I will need an assist on carrying some tools, Winston.
Like I was born with this hammer. Sweet. What about the next tool?
Ah, pliers. Yes, you can carry them as well, Winston.
My own pliers. Cables, beware. And one more thing, boss. A super watch. If you ever need help, just tap it.
Oh, I see, Winston. Now you're truly essential for this mission.
I think we are now ready, boss.
Please provide the pass number.
AWC 4387.
Pass accepted. Handyman for ventilation repair in Block B2. Please follow me.
Did you see the way he looked at me? I think he figured us out.
Calm down, Winston. Look at you. You look like a real handyman.
the repair needs to be done. The prisoner will return from interrogation in half an hour. You must finish your work by then.
We'll do our best.
Yes, we made it inside, boss. So, what's our next move?
We must get to the old technical corridor located somewhere above this cell. But enough talking for now, Winston. Let's not stand out. They should have already found our delivery.
Attention. Dangerous cargo found in prison area. Initiating emergency lockdown of all cells and corridors immediately.
So, are you ready?
I was built ready.
Huh, good one. Let's deactivate that alarm. A little more quiet is just what the doctor ordered.
Got pliers here.
Thanks, keep it up. Come here, Winston. Let's test your upgraded disc reader.
Should I be worried about any prison's viruses?
I think you're gonna be okay, but good question, though.
You can now put this tape back to the station. It's already hacked.
The alarm has been disarmed.
Great job! Come on, boss. Give me a handshake. I will just go look around.
Sure, Winston, but play some music to fuel my thoughts.
Look, boss, that poster is torn.
See, Winston, you're already helping.
I have a hammer, just in case.
Perfect. As I always say, when in doubt, hammer it out.
Wow, strong arm, boss. You could do that with the finesse of James Bond, but brute force has its own charm. A more Nordic approach. System status, completely okay. Outstanding, boss. Look, an old school gear system.
It's a ladder control panel. One of the gears should be hidden for us somewhere. Go find it, Winston.
Maybe this will work, boss. A gear symbol. Just need a wrench here. Great job, boss. What about the second gear?
Now we must improvise, Winston. Find something that will work.
Look, boss, this drawing looks suspicious, don't you think?
There's our switch. But how do we get to it?
Hey, does anyone know what happened over there? I was on patrol when the alarm suddenly went off. Over. Our janitor spotted a suspicious package and reported it. Standard evacuation procedure, no need to take risks. We'll stay in touch. Out.
What was that?
Looks like we're lucky, Winston. It seems the radio is picking up signals from the guards' walkie-talkies.
That's awesome! We'll know what's going on inside the prison.
Yup, exactly. So far, everything's going according to plan.
How long do you think it'll take them to realize that a mechanic and a drone didn't come to fix the ventilation?
Don't expect much from their intelligence, but we better pick up the pace. Yes, sir. Now we just need to find a way to open that hatch.
Remember, boss, you can always get a hint.
We're making too much noise, aren't we?
Well, we're mechanics after all. But luckily, there are no more guards in our sector.
Why are we ordering food, boss?
We need energy for the mission, Winston. But really, I just hope our guard friend didn't forget the very important meal. You will see, Winston.
Done.
Boss, you're professional. But what is this anyway?
Old hatch control, Winston. There should be clues somewhere on how to run it, I guess.
Are we looking for something specific in Kozlov's office?
There have been multiple unauthorized transfers to the prison account from high-ranking city officials. We suspect major corruption, but we're not exactly sure what for. And off the record, I'd really like to know what's behind the success of his famous program. The water in the toilet is so clear, it seems invisible.
Seriously, it should be here. close. Still alive. Well done. The hatch is now opening.
Yes, sir. The easy part is done. Now let's move on and find the director's office.
Way to the director's office?
No, but it's the safest. We shouldn't run into anyone here.
Especially during the alarm and the overall chaos.
Exactly.
Look, boss, we can finally use our grinder on those yellow pipes.
Yeah, but please step back, just in case. Seems like these doors have decided to play Fortress from this side.
I suppose a polite knock is out of the question?
Yes, sir. We will break through. Doors are for the weak.
Keep going, boss! One more hit! Where are we, boss?
We should be in the technical section of the prison, Winston.
Great. Too bad the door is locked.
Like all the doors during an alarm, Winston. For this one, we should find a special keycard somewhere. As for the others, we'll have to improvise. All right, let's get moving, Winston. Time's ticking. We need to clean this card somehow.
Are we going to have to pay for the damage?
Yeah, out of your pocket money, Winston.
But I don't have any Oh, right. Got it.
See, Winston, we don't just break things, we fix them too.
Good one, boss. And true one. Nicely done, boss. What's next?
I need to take a look around, Winston. We need to power up these doors to access the upper section of the prison, Winston.
How did you know to remove that rust, boss?
How do I put this? You weren't exactly in top shape when we met.
Ah, I get it. Well, at least it didn't hurt.
Permission granted.
Wow, this place is huge!
I think it's some sort of engine for extra power. We probably need it running to reach the upper level.
Got it, boss. Kinda. But I'm with you.
Don't worry, Winston. Fake it until I make it.
What's that, boss?
These are batteries, Winston. Sort of like big power cells. We need to find the right power level and connect them properly so the engine can run continuously.
Oh, I know that, boss. I've got something like that inside me, too. Incredible, boss! Look at those sparks!
Just don't get too close, unless you want to spark too.
What's that you're pouring in, boss?
Just refilling the tank. That smell. It's the official fragrance of this prison. They should make a candle.
It almost started.
Almost isn't enough, Winston. We've got to clear all the errors to get this engine running.
I'll just wait up here if you don't mind, boss. You know, I'm not a fan of tight spaces. What's going on down there?
You don't like what? Never mind, we'll talk later, Winston. I'm just draining the old oil. The engine won't start without it.
This dipstick shows the current oil level in the engine, Winston. We'll need to keep an eye on it while refilling.
What are we pouring in here?
New oil to fill up the engine. We just need to be careful not to overfill it, Winston.
Is that the engine's juice? Does it make it go vroom vroom faster? Oh, right. It doesn't vroom vroom at all. I read in the paper that Kozlov was named Man of the Year in our city.
And what's your point?
Well, it just doesn't really add up with all the corruption stuff, you know?
I hope you won't be disappointed, though I wouldn't count on it.
Yes! We're real mechanics now, Winston!
Well, never mind. Forget I said that.
Okay, boss, repeat after me. There is no such thing as failure. Like Tony Robbins, the universe is teaching us patience and... Okay, that's nonsense. The universe just blew up our engine.
I think the spark plugs burned out. We just need to replace them, and it'll work, Winston.
Generator has been activated.
Great, boss. What's the next step?
We still need to activate the second generator to get upstairs. Let's hurry.
No harm done.
Great, the doors are jammed.
Boss, you've got a real knack for solving things like that.
In this case, it was more about muscle than brains, Winston.
It's good that I was adding more creatine to your shakes.
One of the batteries came loose and dropped down.
Guys, did that alarm just lock the handyman in a cell in Block B2? Over.
Wait, seriously? Oh, great. Yeah, looks like it did. The whole sector's sealed tight. Nothing we can do. Guess he can, work on the ventilation from inside. Out.
Well, at least they're thinking about us, right, boss?
Thinking is fine, Winston, as long as they don't start acting on it. We need more time.
Whoa, what even is this place? Looks like we stepped onto the bridge of the Starship Enterprise.
It's actually a server room they shut down during the alarm. To unlock the corridor doors, we need to activate the devices behind the glass to get them up and running.
Easy job, boss.
Glad you're keeping up, Winston.
That was a joke, right, boss? Right? What do we do with this?
We need to activate the right servers, Winston.
All good. Which ones? Oh, I mean, some look kinda half clean, like they haven't been touched in a while.
Good catch, Winston.
Generator has been activated.
Great, boss. What's the next step?
We can access the upper sector now. Both generators are on.
You're the best, boss. We're on fire.
Thanks, Winston, but there's still plenty of work ahead for us.
Where are we, boss?
Just below the guard sector. We need to find a way up there.
Right, boss. There's just one tiny, minuscule, insignificant problem. The ladder panel is completely dead.
I see that, Winston. Let's look around. We'll figure something out.
Great job, boss. It's alive.
Yep. Now we just need to activate the ladder.
Need any help with that?
I've got it, but watch your head, Winston.
Beautiful. We're on a roll. You go first, boss. I'll watch our backs, just in case.
Got it, Winston. I'll let you know when it's all clear.
It's not completely clear, but you can come up now.
Sure thing. On my way. Did I do a good job watching, boss?
Couldn't have done better, Winston.
Boss, what exactly will count as proof of Kozlov's corruption?
You see, Winston, the tricky part is it could be anything. Correspondence, photos, documents, contracts, and probably even large amounts of cash.
Ooh, maybe there's a hidden safe behind a painting. I saw that in a movie once.
Sure, Winston, but this isn't a movie. It's locked. I'll need to find a way around to open them.
Attention guards. Remember our new loyalty program. Convince an inmate to join the Born Again program and earn a full week of vacation plus extra food rations for an entire month. Don't wait. Act today.
What was that sound? Great, the door's stuck. Winston!
Where are you, boss?
Here, inside the storage room!
Why'd you lock yourself in, boss?
I didn't lock myself in, Winston. The door dropped on its own. Can you lift it up a bit?
Ah, sure thing, boss. I can't lift it any higher!
That should do it! I will mention in the report that you were critical to the mission's success.
Critical? Me? To the mission? Oh, wow, look at all those screens. But how do we get access to the system?
Let me guess. It's definitely not password 123. Hopefully it's around here somewhere.
So many screens. Boss, are we on camera right now? Do I look suspicious? I'm trying to look like a casual, non-conspiratorial drone. But, okay, we need password.
Relax, Winston. Ah, the classic password puzzle. I bet you it is on a sticky note somewhere nearby. It always is. Straight out of the lazy level design handy book.
Hey, Artem, over. Yeah? Can you check the CCTV for that handyman in Block B2? This alarm's dragging on. We can't get into the sector. Waiting for the bomb squad. Can't. We had to leave our stations too. Oh, these procedures. He's probably still in there fixing things. I just hope he brought some sandwiches, because this could take a while. Good one, Artem. Out.
All right, at least we know we're safe for a little while longer. Now we just need to open the guard's room door, Winston. Yes! We got it, Winston. It's open. Let's go.
Nice! Alright, let's find that key and get out of here.
Good plan, Winston. It's always wise to listen to the smart ones. We've got the key, Winston. The only question is, how do we get it out of here? A little note. From our friendly guard, I guess.
Finally, 404. I was starting to think they'd caught you.
Let's hope that's not the case. How much time do we have?
Not much. It won't take long before they figure out your delivery was a fake and start looking for you.
What about Kozlov?
He's already being transported to the prison. His office is empty for now, but you need to move quickly. Here, take this. Good luck, 404.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Who was that, boss?
A guard I know. Let's just say he's not exactly Kozlov's biggest fan. He set up a few things here to help us out.
Permission granted.
That was easy, boss.
I'm doing my best, Winston. Let's see what interesting things we can find in this locker. Oh, look at that! Our guards are making some extra cash on the side. Who would have thought?
Are we gathering any evidence from here, boss?
No, Winston, the priority is Kozlov. But those pipes at the end of the room are what really catch my attention. They should come in handy. Yes, this should be enough to get that key out.
Attention guards. Remember our new loyalty program. Convince an inmate to join the Born Again program and earn a full week of vacation plus extra food rations for an entire month. Don't wait. Act today.
Winston, the ventilation shafts are behind these doors. We need to get inside. We just need to find the key first. All right.
It's in the guard's room, boss.
Exactly, Winston. Let's head there while we still have some time.
What did you find, boss?
A measuring tape. I wonder if it would be any useful.
Great job, boss. I'll wait here for a moment so I don't get in the way.
Winston,
Yes, boss?
You know you can't stay here, right?
I'll put that thought on hold for now.
Here's the plan. I'll go first, check the area, and call you when it's safe. You close your eyes, think of something pleasant, and fly to me as fast as you can. Deal?
Deal like in Die Hard? Boss, please don't make me crawl to the ventilation shaft. My manicure won't survive it.
Winston, it's safe and surprisingly bright. You've got this.
Here I am, boss. I made it.
of course you did.
What is this place, boss?
We should be in the dining area, but something's wrong, Winston. Those doors should have been open.
Hope you've got a backup plan, boss.
There should be an entrance to the guard's catwalk around here. It's our only chance, Winston. Let's hurry. We don't have much time. That complicates things a bit. Again.
Is something wrong, boss?
The doors are locked with an eye scanner. We can't get through unless
What?
we gently mess it up from the other side.
Careful, boss! So, how do we pull this off, boss?
We'll borrow some power from the lamp above and burn this eye scanner.
That's so cool!
Looks like it worked, Winston.
The door's just opened. Nice work!
Ugh, they're stuck. I'll need to give them a little help.
That hit!
Hello? Come in?
What are you still doing there? We're in full lockdown. Oh, rookies. Forgot your weapon again? Alright, but this is the last time. Try not to hurt yourself.
A weapons storage. All right then, let's take the risk.
Getting over here. Over. They're on their way. What's up? Nothing on my side, but Artem's asking. He wants to check the cameras. Says some handyman got locked in a cell. Yeah, I heard about that. Anyway, the squad's almost here. We want this over with too. Some of the inmates in the yard are going nuts because their meal got interrupted. Has anyone informed Kozlov about the situation? No idea, but I bet his secretary told him already. Alright, gotta go. There's trouble in the yard. Out.
So far, everything's going according to plan. But we can't slow down, Winston.
Permission granted.
Winston! I think I've got an idea to open the main hall doors!
Good to hear! What's the plan?
Well, we'll do some shooting. Better find a place spot to hide, Winston. I'm no actor, but I'd hate to pull a Baldwin here.
Safety first, boss. My insurance doesn't cover that.
got you. But
It's working! Just a few more power boxes to go!
just one more, and the door should open.
You did it, boss! You're awesome!
Don't go inflating my ego, Winston. Though I'm starting to believe your flattery. I'm coming down to you now.
Let's hurry, boss. What's the next step?
According to the prison plans, there's a small elevator in the kitchen section used for food delivery.
How does that help us?
It's directly connected to Kozlov's office. And you can guess the rest, Winston.
Hey, Winston, look at these cool helper bots they have here. Think we should get one for home?
I think the house is too small for 2 robots. Plus, it can't even fly.
Winston, you don't actually think I'd want to replace you, do you?
No.
Attention inmates. Born Again, the awarded rehabilitation program of the year by the mayor's office. There's nothing to fear. Enroll today and start your life anew. Attention inmates. Remember, you have the opportunity to apply for the Revolutionary Born Again program. Shorten your sentence, become a better man, redeem your sins.
What's going on, boss?
I could go for a snack, Winston. But seriously, I think I figured out how to get into the kitchen area.
Really? How?
We'll make use of our cleaning crew friends.
Boss, these cleaning bots don't last long, do they?
It seems like it. Let's see what's causing the problem, Winston. It's just the battery. Now where do we find a working one?
Still alive! Just out of curiosity, why doesn't my battery ever run out?
It does run out
When?
when I tell you it's nap time. Winston, you know robots don't actually sleep, right?
Sure, of course I know. Just kidding.
The kitchen doors are locked.
What did you say, boss?
That we won't get through without a special card, Winston.
What about that card over there on the other side?
Good spot, Winston. Now we just need to figure out how to get this conveyor belt moving. No water. Didn't know they shut it off during evacuations.
How do we know Kozlov isn't in prison today?
Our informant confirmed he's meeting with the mayor. Kozlov rarely leaves the prison, so this was the only chance for an operation like this.
And why is he meeting the mayor?
I'd like to know that myself. But it can't be a coincidence. I think it's connected to those money transfers, especially since the mayor gave him the title of honorary citizen of the city.
But why are they transferring him money?
That is exactly why we're here, Winston, to find out.
Nicely done, boss. What's next?
We need to get to the elevator, Winston. Fly ahead and scout the area.
On it! Boss, over here! The elevator entrance!
We need to find the code, Winston. Supposedly, it's somewhere in this room.
Got it, boss. But seriously, how can anyone think in this mess?
You're absolutely right, Winston. We need to get rid of it. The tank is empty. How do we get water if there's none in the tap? The water's still off. It won't come back anytime soon.
What are you doing, boss?
I have an idea on how to bypass this eye scanner on the cold room door. Maybe we'll find something useful inside. An ice machine! I think I know how we can get water for the washer. It's still not enough, I think. Of course it doesn't work. Nothing in this kitchen works. I should probably disconnect the machine from the power for a moment. All right, the rust is gone. Now, what's next? Okay, now I just need to remove the rust and rearrange the fuses. I need to reconnect it to the power.
It works! Nice job, Winston! Now we just need to turn the ice into water.
Can't we just wait, boss?
We could, but then we'll never leave this place. So it's better to speed up the process, Winston.
The gas is shut off.
What was that, boss?
That was the gas valve. And the pipes bursting in the kitchen. We need something to patch them up, Winston. Well, we fixed it, Winston. Maybe they'll thank us when we get out of here.
Oh, we can be heroes, boss.
Just for one day.
No, forever and ever.
And we have water.
Boss, we're simply the best.
Yep, and better than all the rest, Winston. All right, that should be enough. Let's clean this mess up. And there you are.
Amazing. Boss really has intuition.
Thanks. Let's find the rest and get to that elevator. All right, Winston, the goal of our mission is ahead.
I'm so excited, I just can't hide it.
Keep those electronic emotions in check. This tunnel will take us to Kozlov's office. We gather the evidence on his corruption, then we make our escape.
Oh, okay. And what's the escape plan, boss? Just asking.
I'll explain everything once we're inside the office. Let's go!
I think I'm starting to get used to these tight tunnels, boss.
Better late than never, Winston. We're almost at the goal of our mission.
Is this Kozlov's office?
No, it's behind those wooden doors. His secretary works here.
So what's the plan?
We break into Kozlov's office, find evidence of his criminal activities, and escape the prison. Simple and pleasant.
And how are we escaping, boss?
As quickly as possible, Winston. You'll see. All right, let's get to work. Handyman. How to set up fuses. Might come in handy. No key, no eye scanner, no keypad, just a weird door knocker.
Something wrong, boss?
The good news is, we only need to knock, Winston.
And the bad?
I don't know how yet. All right, now we just need to figure out how to set them up.
What was that sound? Boss, the computer powered up. Great job. But I think we need the tape.
That's right, Winston. Without it, we won't get access.
Boss, can I know what you're doing?
I have a hunch these pictures mean something.
What's a hunch?
Let's say it's a reality analysis unsupported by data.
That sounds like a superpower, boss.
And here we have the mysterious computer tape.
Awesome! I want to have that crunch power like the boss.
I think you mean hunch.
Excuse me?
It's hunch, Winston. Forget it, though. Let's go check it out.
Great, boss! It should work now.
All right, let's see what we can find on the computer. Sure, there's a password, but where do I find it?
Attention all units. The bomb squad is on site and securing the area. Over. Can I head back to my post now? Technically it's still restricted, but go ahead, Artem. Just don't tell anyone I cleared you. Thanks. I'm heading to the technical observation sector to check on that ventilation mechanic, and we'll report back. Out.
Things are slowly getting back to normal, Winston. We don't have much time left. All right, let's focus.
Attention guests, welcome to Redemption Prison. We invite all investors interested in advertising with us or supporting our facility financially. For more information, please leave a contact in the secretary office.
Boss, are we attacking that building with fruit? Is that in the agent handbook?
I'm improvising, Winston. There's a guard room across from here. Might find something useful there once I handle these windows.
And what if we run out of apples?
Then we'll worry about it when it happens, Winston. Good call, but it's a bit too far. I can't see what's there.
Yes, I know, Sarah. I've already received information from the guards about the mysterious package in the prison. I'm on my way back from the meeting.
Sarah, this alarm has caused complete chaos here. We're trying to find the person who left a mysterious package. We still don't know if it's a bomb. Kozlov has been informed and is already on his way back to the prison. He should be here soon. We have to go. Bye. Sarah? You're still there? Weren't you supposed to lock everything down during the alarm? Never mind. I guess you're calling about the director's missing binocs. Give me a moment. I'll give you a call when I find them.
Sarah, are you still in the office? This alarm has turned everything upside down. We're stuck out of the kitchen until things calm down. I remember the director wanted his favorite apples. I'll find something on my end and send it up the elevator. Just make sure he doesn't eat everything. I don't have much left.
Oh, the phone is ringing. Pick it up, boss.
All right, I've got the binocs. I'll send it up through the food elevator since we can't leave during the alarm.
Nice! We got it, boss!
Not yet, Winston, but we're close. Now the most important part. Finding evidence of Kozlov's corruption. Let's search his office. Time to work.
Awesome! I wonder if we'll find anything in there.
I don't know, but it's worth searching everything, Winston. I don't think this sword is what we're looking for.
Ooh, it's beautiful. I think I saw a similar one by the desk.
Well, Winston, this is getting interesting.
What are you doing, boss?
Every good story needs a scene by the fireplace, Winston, especially right before the finale. I doubt Kozlov will mind. There we go. A little warmth makes this place almost bearable.
Wow, it's actually kind of nice in here now. Never thought I'd say that about a prison.
This place is full of surprises. I'm starting to wonder what else we'll find before we're done. Look! Some symbols appeared on the sword.
I read about something like this in a book once. Are those symbols in Elvish?
No, I don't think it's Elvish, Winston.
Too bad, boss. I thought we had found the one sword to rule them all. Bravo, boss! There must be some evidence in this drawer.
Well, well, a hidden drawer and a key. We might be onto something big.
I can't wait to dig in all those juicy documents proving Kozlov's corruption.
It's just a framed photo. No important documents, Winston. There's got to be more. Let's keep looking. Okay, we got it. The last possible place where Kozlov keeps his documents.
Told you, boss, just like in the movies. A safe behind the painting. But where do we get the code from?
Not sure, but the last thing we found was that framed photo with some kind of quote. It's open!
Got it, boss!
What's going on?
What's happened?
There's nothing here except this book.
Does that mean Kozlov is clean?
I don't know, but it looks like it.
Weird. Who would hide a regular book in a safe?
Good question. Unless
What, boss?
it's not a book, Winston. It's actually
Actually what?
a key. You'll see for yourself in a moment.
What is this, boss? What's happening?
What's happening, Winston, is that we're not going back home after all.
What do you mean?
It's a secret passage. I don't know where it leads yet, but I have a feeling, Winston, that we've stumbled onto something much, much bigger than we thought. We can't turn back now. We've come too far. Let's go, Winston.
A secret passage. Amazing. But, boss, these are usually dark with cobwebs and laser grids. Or spiders. Or laser spiders. You're going first, right? There's nothing here, boss. Just a wall. But who would make a secret passage to a regular wall?
This isn't a regular wall. Regular walls don't open when I press bricks.
Good point, boss. Wow, amazing! But what's this all about?
We'll probably find out soon enough, Winston.
There's an elevator! Wonder where it leads.
We won't find that out easily. Eye scanner.
What about this box next to it? What's that?
Emergency call, I guess. All right, Winston, this is our chance. But how do we open this box?
Guys, we got a small problem. Over. What is it, Artem? Are you on site? Is everything okay? I'm fine, but our handyman isn't in the cell. What do you mean he's not in the cell? Seriously, I'm watching the monitors and he's gone. And the ladder from the north tunnel is down. Maybe he had to go upstairs to fix the ventilation. Maybe, but I've got a bad feeling, guys. I'll go check on him myself. Over. Go ahead, Artem. We're heading back to our posts. The bomb squad has removed the package. They'll let us know what it was soon.
Boss, I hope this is worth it, staying here. They're about to realize we're not in the cell.
It's fine, Win.
Great, boss! Let's go to the elevator!
I'll try. Just need to figure out how to operate this mechanism.
I don't know, boss, but I see the elevator is stopped on some floor. Look at the display above the doors.
Thanks, Winston. I'll keep that in mind.
Ninth floor. Third floor.
Boss, wouldn't it have been safer to just finish the mission as planned?
It would have, Winston, but then we'd be leaving empty-handed.
But we don't exactly have a plan right now, do we?
True. We'll improvise, but I'm pretty sure no one builds an elevator in a tunnel behind a wardrobe just for fun. All right, let's figure out how to get this thing working.
Born Again program. Building a safer society. Securing our city's future.
We've got it, Winston. We're moving.
Nice work, boss. Though I gotta admit, I'm a bit nervous about where this ride ends. What's going on? Why aren't we moving?
Seems like we've hit a technical issue, Winston. I need to go check it out. Wait here. I don't want you getting tangled in the ropes.
Well, that's a shame. But I won't argue, boss.
Yeah, sure. Wish me luck.
By the way, how are we supposed to escape the prison after finding evidence on Kozlov?
Through the ventilation shaft in his office.
Boss?
Yeah?
There was no ventilation shaft in Kozlov's office!
Well, not every plan is perfect, Winston. Luckily, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
All right. I should be able to power the elevator manually from here. Just need to figure out how.
Born Again program. An innovative inmate behavior control system. Invest today.
Behavior control? Invest today? What is going on here?
Yes! The elevator should be working now!
Boss, I'm coming to get you! Great job! What's next?
We restart the elevator and see what we find downstairs.
What if we find guards downstairs?
Look at us, Winston. We're mechanics who just fixed the elevator.
Wow, what kind of place is this? Where are we?
For now, I know as much as you do.
Did we just enter a Bond villain tutorial? Where's the laser that slowly cuts us in half? Luckily, no one's here.
Yeah, what's worse is there are no doors either, Winston. Let's take a look around.
Welcome to a safer future. The Born Again program is a revolution in controlling human behavior.
Controlling human behavior? What's that supposed to mean?
I've got a feeling this Born Again program isn't just about cozy chats on how to be a good inmate and shorten your sentence, Winston. All right, let's see what this panel really controls. An external power source would be helpful, Winston. Help me find something.
There's a cable up high. Maybe it could help?
It'll come in handy, thanks. But how am I going to reach it? It works! Well, now we have our missing doors.
But what kind of place is this, boss? What is all this about?
I don't know, Winston.
What's in there, boss?
Looks like a technical room, Winston. And there's a missing key. I think we should keep looking.
Born Again program. Invest in a safer future.
What kind of room is this?
I'm not sure, Winston. It looks like a place where Kozlov monitors something on these screens. But we don't have the password to the system.
What's the plan, boss?
We'll pull the tape from this computer, hack it, and hopefully get the code for the system.
Source power not connected.
Winston, I need help with the hacking.
Great job, boss. What's next?
Let's assemble the computer, insert the tape, and see what we find.
Permission granted. Generating system password.
It's working, Winston. It looks like some sort of security system. But what for?
Great, boss. Is it something important?
Looks like one of the batteries needed for the control panel that operates the wall. It fits, but we need another one. All right, let's see what's going on.
Imagine a world where absolute control is not just a concept, but a reality. Welcome to the Born Again program. In a classified facility hidden from the public eye, we are developing and testing the most advanced neural implant ever created. The first BAP chip was only the beginning. Designed to suppress the most violent inmates, it proved one crucial truth. Even the most dangerous minds can be silenced. Now, we present the next phase, BAP2, concept of an undetectable neural implant that grants total remote control over the human mind. Your subject obeys instantly, follows every command, and remembers nothing. Commanded to serve your needs. Security. Intimidation. Elimination. Invest today and secure your own sentinel. A mindless, obedient asset at your command. No resistance, no traces, no consequences. The future of control is here. Join us. Before they do.
Boss, what's this all about?
This so-called born-again program is an experiment on the inmates, Winston. They implant some kind of chip that calms them down, and in the future, they'll have full control over them. That's why they're collecting money from investors.
That's bad. Really bad. What do we do now? And where could that laboratory be?
I don't know, but we gather as much evidence as we can and find a way out, Winston.
Controlling human behavior is easier than you think. Invest in technology development and see for yourself.
These are probably the plans for the lab expansion using investor money. But which of these plans are up to date? All right, Winston, we have a second battery. Let's head to the panel. All right, let's see what you're hiding, Kozlov.
Looks like a way down, boss.
Let's go, Winston. We need to hurry. Winston, the corruption we were supposed to uncover is actually the funding of all those experiments on prisoners.
How is it possible that no one knew about this?
Probably because those who could have found out had heavily invested in these experiments themselves.
Wow, those doors look serious.
True, Winston. Maybe this is the entrance to the lab where they run those experiments. Anyway, it's our only way forward, so we'll find out soon enough.
Hello? Hello? We've got a little problem here. Over. What is it, Artem? I'm in Block B2, right outside the cell. And, well, the handyman isn't inside. And neither is his drone. Did you check properly? Maybe he's just snoring under the bunk. I've got a bad feeling. That package and the handyman's disappearance. Don't think it's a coincidence. Shut down the block alarm as soon as possible. I need to get inside. Almost done. The bomb squad is checking the package right now. We'll know soon enough. Out.
I don't like this.
Hurry up, boss. What's in there? What's in there?
This definitely isn't the lab I was expecting, Winston.
Then what is it? Paintings? Gold bars?
This is a vault for sure, Winston.
A vault?
The place where Kozlov keeps the contributions from his investors. And as you can see, they come in all sorts of forms. Start recording, Winston. We need as much evidence as we can get. I'll search the place. Interesting. Clear handprints on the paintings. Kozlov must have been touching them a lot. So that's how it works.
Boss, look! Some hatches are opening! How did you know that? Wait, no, don't tell me. Let me guess. It's, hunch?
You catch on fast, Winston. That's a lot of gold, Kozlov. You're not talking your way out of this one. Real gold. The gold bar fits. It seems we found some kind of lock. Wait, this one's fake?
All right, that was a solid hit.
Real clever, Kozlov. And a code lock? Just how deep does this go?
Whoa! A hidden passageway! Again? This place is full of surprises!
So it's true, I guess. Unfortunately.
Is this the lab from the movie and posters?
Looks like it, Winston. This is probably where they're testing that chip.
All these experiments in this lab, is it Kozlov's idea?
That I don't know. But I do know we need to find a way around those broken doors if we want to get out of here. System failure.
What did you find, boss?
Looks like the results of the last test on the inmates with the chip implanted.
That's really bad. We need to get this information out, fast. But how do we get into that room behind the glass?
I don't know yet. But it seems we might be able to crash the system. The question is, how?
Our laboratory employs the best specialists. Invest today so we can begin work faster on the new revolutionary BAP2 chip.
Hello, we got a bigger problem. Over. What now, Artem? Our handyman. I don't think he is who he said he was. What makes you say that? For starters, he's not in his cell, not above it either, and there's a missing section of the wall in the technical corridor. What? The wall? What the hell? All units, return to your post immediately. Ignore the current alarm state, and don't notify Kozlov just yet. Keep your eyes open. Our handyman might be wandering around the facility. Out.
Our time's running out, Winston. But I don't think they have a clue where we are.
Nearly done, boss.
The door's locked. We'll have to come up with something.
We need to be careful, boss. There's electricity everywhere.
Winston, that's a brilliant idea.
Wait, what is?
We'll burn through the door. This should work, Winston. Just one more to go.
Invest today in modern human behavior control technology. The BAP2 chip. Your contribution to a safer future.
It worked!
Awesome, boss. What's the next step?
Let's focus on getting out of here. No matter how, we just need to escape, Winston. We have enough evidence. We can't risk staying any longer. A helmet with a UV light function? Haven't seen one like this before. I'll put it on and test it. It might come in handy during our escape. Now it all starts to make sense, Winston.
What do you mean, boss?
All these posters, the megaphone announcements in the prison encouraging inmates to join the born-again program in exchange for a reduced sentence. I have a strong feeling the prisoners weren't fully informed about what they'd actually be participating in before deciding to sign up.
The PAP2 chip, an improved chip technology enabling full control of human behavior. Invest today and reserve your own Sentinel.
A keycard. Maybe it'll work with a reader on those big doors. All right, let's search this room a bit more. Maybe this time we won't be using the door, Winston.
What do you mean?
We're taking a less conventional route. Through the floor.
Awesome. As long as they don't hear us.
I don't think we have a choice, Winston.
What's underneath, Chief?
Hopefully some kind of maintenance tunnels. I won't lie, Winston. This might be our only shot at escaping this prison.
All units, I'm declaring a red alert. Attention, red alert is now in effect. Over.
You okay, boss?
Yeah, thanks, Winston. That was a surprisingly high drop, but I'm fine.
Good. What kind of tunnel is this?
Not sure, but it looks like drainage tunnels. Maybe sewers. We might be in luck. These things always lead somewhere outside. Let's keep moving, Winston. We should find a way out. Not good, Winston.
What is it?
We can't get through here. The tunnel's been sealed off for some reason.
Maybe we can make our own way through. I saw a strange-looking wall earlier.
I like the way you think, Winston. We'll just need something big. Perfect! It's demolition time, Winston! We're not done breaking through yet. Where's that pickaxe?
Boss?
Yeah?
The guards already know it was us who left the package. Do you have a plan for what to do if they catch us?
I don't, Winston. And to be honest, I really hope I won't need one.
Whoa! That's a lot of water! What is this place?
Looks like a float tank. Careful, Winston. If you fall in, you might not fly out.
Got it, boss. But there's no other way.
Yeah, I see that. We'll have to find a way to shut off the water flow.
Boss, the water's stopping. Nice job.
So it works. That's good news. Just 3 more valves to go.
Nice, boss. All water inlets are shut off.
The water's going down. Looks like we did it, Winston.
Look, boss, the ladder's dropping. I'm flying down. See you at the bottom.
All right, what do we have here? Looks like the control for one of the water locks. Okay, let's focus. What's the right combination?
Just curious, boss. Was Kozlov ever charged with anything before?
Plenty of things, but he was always cleared of the charges, which raised a lot of suspicion among some people. We knew he was backed financially by powerful figures, but we never knew for what exactly. Now I do, and I still can't believe it, Winston. Human experiments, chips to control behavior. No wonder so many people wanted to fund it and keep it hidden. All right, we got it.
Nice one, boss. We're unstoppable.
Easy there, Winston. Bit too early for that. Let's keep moving. All right, Winston, stay sharp. We don't want to get lost. These tunnels are like a maze.
There's no other way, boss?
Afraid not, but we'll manage. We just need to mark our path somehow.
That was quick, boss.
I doubt that's the end of the tunnels, Winston. Let's see what's next. Come on.
All units, report your search progress. Over. Roger that. We're conducting searches in all areas. Our squad just returned to the kitchen and, well, it's a mess in here. Like someone's been looking for something. And the service elevator door of the kitchen section is wide open. boss's office. There could be a trap waiting for him. Over and out.
All right, Winston, focus. They're right on our tail.
Nice! You got it! We're moving! Boss,
Yes, Winston?
do you think the guards are involved too? You know, in this Born Again program?
I don't think this whole thing could have stayed hidden without them. But I doubt all of them joined by choice, Winston. Keep moving. All right, we've got it, Winston. We're getting closer to the exit.
Nice work! Boss, that new kind of chip, one that's supposed to fully control the inmates?
What about it?
What would they even use the inmates for, with that kind of control?
I don't know, Winston. And I hope no one ever has to find out, thanks to us. But we need to hurry.
Boss, if we get out and reveal all this, what will happen to Kozlov?
I don't know, Winston. Too many people are involved to say for sure. This might just be the tip of the iceberg. Looks like we've reached the end of the tunnels. And ahead, an elevator? Winston, fly up and wait for me there. I'll try to get it working from down here.
On it, boss. See you at the top. Awesome, boss! Flying really makes things easier.
Thanks for the insight, Winston. A broken cable. The whole fence is electrified. Winston, watch how you fly. I don't have any tools for resuscitation. Whatever you do, don't touch the fence.
Don't touch the fence? Got it. I suddenly have an overwhelming urge to touch the fence. Is that normal? Focusing, boss. Focusing.
The door's locked. Not good.
First one in! Did I mention flying makes everything easier?
A few times, Winston. But actually, you just gave me an idea how to get through. Just need to cut the power first.
Boss, you're so clever.
More like agile this time. Let's move. Well, I didn't get very far. Winston, I need some help.
Absolutely, boss. What can I do?
You know what would make everything easier right now?
What, boss?
If you could fly.
But I can fly. Oh, good one.
Then fly down and check if the elevator button still works down there. Otherwise, this might be the end of the line for me.
It's working! Luckily! Otherwise, I would have had to find a way to haul you down myself!
Thanks, Winston! You're one of a kind! I'm coming down now! All right, let's look around a bit and find a way out of this prison. Looks like we need a card to activate it. Let's see if we can find one around.
Wow! What is this place?
Looks like an old flood sector of the prison. Worse yet, I don't see a way out from here. Let's keep looking around, Winston. Looks like a coal and timber stockpile. Let's have a look around. We might dig something up, Winston. Winston, this looks like the control room for the water gate below.
Great, boss, but what does that mean for us?
I'm not sure yet, but if there's a water gate, there must be some kind of drainage tunnel behind it. The question is how to activate this device. It looks like it hasn't been used in years.
I don't think I can help much with that, boss. I don't recognize this tech, but I remember seeing some black stones and wood down there. Maybe they'll come in handy.
It's working, Winston. The furnace is lit. Now pipes. How do I set all these valves correctly? Okay, now it does something. Yes, Winston, the water gate is opening.
I knew you'd pull it off, boss. But we probably broke something, right?
A few small explosions never hurt anyone. What matters is that it works, Winston. Let's head down and see if we can get through that water gate.
What about that big explosion?
They were probably planning to renovate this place anyway.
Boss, just be careful. Those explosions knocked the ladder off the wall.
Thanks. Now let's figure out how to get to the other side. If I could fly, this would definitely be easier. Come on, Winston. You can fly over to me. It seems safe.
It was awesome watching you climb across the ceiling, boss. Almost like you were flying.
Almost makes a big difference. All right, let's keep moving forward. These systems really haven't been used in years.
Looks like someone might have lived here?
Lived or was held here. Let's keep moving. I can feel fresh air. We're close, Winston.
Look, boss, a ladder. We're saved.
It's stuck. I can't climb up.
We can't give up now, boss.
I don't plan to, Winston. I just need to find a way to pull it down.
All special units, be advised. Target is confirmed in the underground sector. Repeat, handyman is in the underground sector. Over. Say again? How the hell did he reach that level? The Kozlov's office. There are plenty of staff down there. How could they not not notice him. Kozlov ordered the lab sector shut down because of today's meeting with the mayor. Trust me, you don't want to see him right now. All right, send all special units downstairs. Move fast. Over and out.
Looks like we're luckier than we thought, Winston. We can't waste that luck.
Stop us, boss.
We're almost there. Come on, Winston. Ventilators, of course. I should have guessed.
Is that bad, boss?
No, we just need to stop them, and we're home free.
Speaking of home, how exactly are we getting back there?
The same way I get back from every mission, Winston. By helicopter.
Seriously? That's so exciting! I've never flown in a helicopter before. Wait, how do they know where to pick us up?
My watch. It has a certain experimental technology. We call it GPS.
GPS?
Global positioning system. They know where my watch is.
Wow. Maybe someday we won't even need paper maps anymore.
I doubt it, Winston. This tech is way too expensive. But who knows?
You're telling me there's a future where I won't have to listen to you arguing with a foldable piece of paper? Sign me up.
We did it, Winston! Quick! The hammer! I can already hear the helicopter outside! Follow me, Winston, and watch your head! Winston, get to the chopper!